Welcome to the Deep Dive Solana AI podcast. We're digging into the stories that really tell you something about our weird digital world. And today, oh boy, have we got a story. It's kind of a modern myth, really. A masterclass in, let's be honest, digital self-sabotage.
You're talking about James Howells, the Bitcoin landfill guy.
The one and only. Back in 2013, he managed the ultimate whoopsie. Tossed a hard drive loaded with 8,000 Bitcoin straight into a landfill in Newport, Wales.
8,000, and now that's worth what, $740, $750 million, give or take?
Somewhere in that ballpark, yeah. Just gone into the bin.
It's almost performance art, isn't it? A multi-million-dollar fortune just rotting away. It says so much about digital value versus, well, actual trash.
It really does. So let's unpack this glorious train wreck, the basics. 2013, James Howells, computer engineer, claims he accidentally threw out this encrypted hard drive.
Right, the keys to 8,000 Bitcoin, which back then was worth maybe £500,000. Still a lot, but not today's numbers.
Exactly. And just for flavor, his ex-partner publicly stated she had nothing to do with taking the rubbish out that day because, you would.
Of course. And the drive itself, it's now estimated to be under 100,000 to 200,000 tons of garbage.
You should imagine that. Docksway Landfill. It's the ultimate needle in a haystack. A very large, very smelly, decomposing haystack.
But he hasn't given up, has he? That's the truly wild part.
I'm not even close. We're talking a decade-long quest. It's almost admirable in a completely absurd way.
Quixotic is the word, I think.
Totally. His plans got increasingly elaborate. He got landfill experts, data recovery people.
Didn't he have the guy who recovered data from the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster?
He did. As if pulling data off scorched shuttle wreckage is remotely comparable to something soaking in bin juice for 12 years.
Well, yeah. The tech he proposed was pretty out there, too. AI for scanning.
And robot dogs. Boston Dynamics, robot dogs for security.
Robot dogs guarding trash. You can't make this stuff up.
And drones mapping the whole mess. The budget for this whole recovery fantasy, £10, 11 million pounds.
Backed by venture capitalists, no less. Which just makes you think, doesn't it? About obsession. Does the chase become the point rather than the prize?
It has to, at some level. And then there's the council saga. He kept offering Newport City Council bigger and bigger chunks of the potential payout.
Right. At one point, it was over 50 million, like $70 million US.
Yeah. And he even pitched building a Bitcoin mining facility on a landfill. Community-owned, powered by landfill gas, presumably.
The romance. The council, quite sensibly, kept saying no.
Repeatedly, citing cost, environmental damage.
And the small matter that legally, if you throw something away, it's generally not yours anymore.
Which led to the inevitable lawsuit. $495 million claim against the council. For intellectual property he chucked in a bin.
Which, shocker, got thrown out by the High Court, January 2025. Judge basically said, no realistic prospect of success.
No kidding. It's just the sunk cost fallacy writ large.
Yeah. Absolutely. People online love pointing out he could have just reinvested that 10 million recovery fund into new Bitcoin and probably done all right.
And then there's the whole, is it even real angle?
Right, the skepticism. Is this all just a massive publicity stunt? Especially with a documentary called The Buried Bitcoin apparently being made.
You do have to wonder.
And realistically, getting usable data off that drive after over a decade in those conditions, it seems unlikely, highly unlikely.
But the story persists. It's become this modern treasure myth, like you said. It pops up every time Bitcoin prices surge.
It really highlights the weirdness of digital wealth tied to a physical object you can just lose or throw away.
And the crypto bros thanking him for contributing to Bitcoin's scarcity by losing his coins. Chef's kiss.
Peak internet humor, yeah.
So what's the takeaway here? What does it all mean?
Well, maybe the irony isn't just the lost money. Maybe it's the obsession itself. Chasing digital ghosts buried under literal garbage.
Yeah. It asks that awkward question, doesn't it? In this whole be your own bank crypto world. What happens when your bank is an actual dump?
And the system relies on you not, losing the key down the back of the sofa, or in this case, in a landfill.
So what's really lost? Is it the Bitcoin? Or is it the decade this guy spent consumed by it? Something for you to think about.